Good morning, students. Once again, welcome to our online class. Today I am going to have our second lecture on fiber and fabrics of chapter 3rd of class 6 science. So, in previous classes we have discussed about types of fiber, that is natural fiber and synthetic fiber, man-made fiber, and also discuss how we get the natural fibers as well as synthetic. So this chapter is common for class 6th, 7th and 8th. For class 6th, 7th and 8th. In class 6th, the chapter name is fiber to fabrics, while in class 7 the name of the chapter is synthetic fiber, while in class 8 the name of the chapter is synthetic fiber and plastic. So the video which is going to be here explained today is important for class 6th, 7th and 8th also. And for the 8th class we will make some different videos, the study of plastic in that. Okay. So now we will move to the second lecture on fiber to fabrics. And today we will talk about sericulture, that is called Resham Keet Palan. Resham Keet Palan. So how we get the silk from silkworm and what is the life cycle of silkworm, today we will going to discuss on it. So dear students, the importance of fiber, you already know about it. In our life, the importance of fibers very much. In earlier days, that means early man used bark of trees, leaves to cover their body, isn't it? आदि मानव काल में क्या होता था, जो आदि मानव लोग रहते थे वे अपने शरीर को ढकने के लिए पत्तियों का इस्तेमाल करते थे और जो पेड़ों के छिलके हैं उसका इस्तेमाल करते थे. But with the invention of agriculture, their behavior changed. The invention of fibers and also the natural as well as synthetic, and they become developed the basic requirements. That is one of the basic requirements of cloth, which is going to be fulfilled. Okay. So let's discuss on the sericulture. Sericulture means Resham Keet Palan. Resham Keet Palan. So what is the sericulture? The breeding and management of silk is called sericulture. रेशम के कीड़ों का क्या है? रेयरिंग करना. रेयरिंग ऑफ सिल्कवर्म for the purpose, commercial purpose, is called sericulture. The breeding and management, whatever the steps that we manage for the silkworm to rear, is called sericulture. Okay. सिल्कवर्म को क्या है, हम लोग रखने के लिए, उसकी संख्या को बढ़ाने के लिए जो मैनेजमेंट करते हैं, that management, that is called sericulture. And second, now we'll talk about the life cycle. How the silkworm reproduce, how the pupa, this adult caterpillar changes into pupa, how the formation of cocoons takes place, and how the young moth change into adult, we will discuss one by one in the life cycle of silkworm. So look on the blackboard here. The life cycle of silkworm, it completes in 4 stages. How many stages? 4. जो रेशम कीट होता है उसका जीवन चक्र जो है 4 स्टेप में पूरा होता है. The first one is formation of eggs on mulberry leaves. So you have seen the mulberry leaves. Mulberry means सहतूत. सहतूत आप लोग खाए हैं ना. So the silkworm lay their eggs into 200 to 300 in number on the mulberry leaves. It is the female moth. When comes contact in male moth, they reproduce and lay eggs on the mulberry leaves. Mulberry means सहतूत. Okay. In numerous, that means 200 to 300 eggs on the mulberry leaves. So it is the first step, that is formation of eggs on mulberry leaves is by the female butterfly, female moth, okay, silkworm. Now second step is that formation of caterpillar. Formation of caterpillar. How it happens? First of all, the eggs which is hatched on the mulberry leaves gets hatched, and the formation, this adult larva comes out of the egg by hatching. The eggs hatch. Whatever the eggs present on the mulberry leaves hatch, and the adult, this one is larva, comes out of the eggs. Now they feed on mulberry leaves. So what they eat? The newly young born larva of the silkworm, how they reproduce, what they eat, we will move on that. The young larva feed the leaves of the mulberry plant. Okay, they feed on this, they sit. Now they feed on the mulberry leaves as the food, and later they grow bigger. On feeding the mulberry leaves, they changes their shape and grows in bigger. Now the larva changes to caterpillar. Larva changes to caterpillar, and with the help of process molding, that means shedding of outer skin. Shedding of outer skin is called molding. So in the life cycle of सिल्कवर्म there is 4 मोल्डिंग. किसी भी क्या है रेशम कीट के जीवन चक्र में 4 जो है मोल्डिंग होते हैं. सो मोल्डिंग इज द शेडिंग ऑफ स्किन बाय द सिल्कवर्म. तो लार्वा जो है वो कैटरपिलर में बदल जाता है. नाउ द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ कैटरपिलर्स, व्हेन द कैटरपिलर ग्रोस, just it start the third step here, changes of caterpillar to pupa. Changes of caterpillar to pupa. Before that, the caterpillar just secretes a spins here, spins of thread, that is called cocoon. That is called cocoon. Okay. कैटरपिलर क्या करता है? एक धागे की संरचना क्या है अपने बॉडी के पूरे चारों तरफ क्या है छोड़ता रहता है. व्हाइट कलर का होता है, सफेद रंग का होता है. एंड दैट cocoons surrounds the young moth, that is pupa, inside it. Okay. वो ककून क्या करता है? उसके अंदर प्यूपा जो है रहता है, and this caterpillar just release the thread like structure, that is called cocoon. Now the young moth, this caterpillar changes into pupa. Pupa is the stage of life cycle, that is middle stage of life cycle. The larva firstly change into caterpillar, while the caterpillar changes into pupa. So this is the second initial stage in the life cycle of silkworm. So dear students, what is pupa? Pupa is the middle stage of life cycle of silkworm, in which caterpillar changes to young moth. Okay. Now this pupa cuts the cocoon. ये pupa क्या करता है? cocoon को काटता है. The caterpillar spins a cocoon of silk thread around body. जो कैटरपिलर है वो क्या करता है? एक सिल्क जो है व्हाइट कलर का, वो क्या करता है? लगातार जो है इसमें सेक्रेट करता रहता है. Later caterpillar changes to pupa, and in that inside the cocoon the caterpillar changes to pupa. This cycle just go on sudden drastic changes. Okay, that's why this is called metamorphosis. That means in the life cycle of silkworm the drastic changes can be seen. The larva just goes on caterpillar, and caterpillar just changes into young pupa, and this type of drastic changes of life cycle is called metamorphosis. That means sudden change occurs in the life cycle of caterpillar. Now later caterpillar changes to pupa. In the cocoon caterpillar changes to pupa, and then next the last step is that pupa changes to moth butterfly. So what happens here? The cocoon, whatever the formation, the young pupa, this is called pupa, it cuts द cocoons, प्यूपा क्या करता है, cocoons को कट करता है. ओके, इज जस्ट कट द लेयर ऑफ द cocoons एंड रिलीज आउट. वो क्या होता है, बाहर निकल जाता है. एंड द फॉर्मर कलेक्ट द दिस cocoons and boils in water to get the raw silk. ओके, ये क्या करते हैं, फार्मर जो है जो कटा हुआ ककून है इसको क्या है इकट्ठे करते हैं और बॉईल करते हैं. नाउ द यंग प्यूपा चेंजेस इनटू यंग मॉथ. यंग प्यूपा चेंजेस इनटू यंग मॉथ. दिस इज द फोर्थ स्टेज. मॉथ कट द ककून. मॉथ कट द ककून एंड कम्स आउट. The cocoon later collected by farmer and boils in water to get raw silk. So this young moth later grows into adult. It becomes adult. Okay, this becomes adult. So this is the whole life cycle of silkworm. How they firstly lay their eggs on the mulberry leaves. That is the plant that is called sartut ke patti. Okay, just lay on the eggs in numerous in numbers 200 to 300. While the eggs hatched, after that in the eggs this formation of larva, and larva feeds on the mulberry leaves. Later by molting process larva changes to caterpillar. Okay, and after that when caterpillar grows it secretes a layer of threads around its body that is called cocoon, and inside the cocoon the larva, this caterpillar, changes into pupa. Okay, pupa is the middle stage of life cycle of silkworm. Now this pupa just cut out the cocoons and release out in form of young moth, and the farmer collects this cocoon and boils in hot water to get the raw silk. The young moth changes into adult. Okay, जो छोटा सा moth होता है, जो छोटा silkworm होता है वो बड़ा हो जाता है. So this is the whole life cycle of silkworm. And there is some word here we will discuss. Okay, so students, if you read the chapter carefully you will find some of the keywords in that chapter, and here we will discuss the 2 or 3 among it. First one is metamorphosis, that is called रूपांतरण. Okay, the sudden and drastic. Drastic means अचानक. Sudden means अचानक. That means totally different from previous stage. Okay, हम लोग क्या है, जब किसी बच्चे को देखते हैं, बच्चे के बाद क्या होता है, एक स्टेज ऐसा आता है एडोलसेंस का, हम लोग क्या कुछ आइडेंटिफिकेशन होता रहता है उसमें. दैट मींस एक सीक्वेंस ऑर्डर में हम लोग का जो हाइट होता है वो बढ़ता रहता है, बॉडी मतलब जो होता है वो बढ़ता रहता है. लेकिन सिल्कवर्म में क्या होता है, उनके लाइफ स्टेज में बहुत ही अचानक क्या है चेंजेस आते हैं. हम पुराने प्रीवियस जनरेशन को, प्रीवियस जो फॉर्मेशन उसको क्या है देख करके आने वाले क्या है जो फॉर्मेशन है उसको क्या है कल्पना नहीं कर सकते. सो द सडन एंड ड्रास्टिक चेंजेस ऑफ लार्वा इनटू एडल्ट इन लाइफ साइकिल ऑफ सिल्कवर्म इज कॉल्ड मेटामॉर्फोसिस. Here the larva just changes into caterpillar. Now caterpillar changes into pupa, and pupa just changes into adults. So the drastic changes occurs in very less time, that is called metamorphosis in the life cycle of silkworm. Okay, you have already learnt about it in the life cycle of frog also. Now second one is molding. Here what is the meaning of molding? When the larva changes to caterpillar, in that period the silkworm, the young larva shed their skins just 4 times. This is called molting. The shedding of skin by the silkworm is called molting. And last one is reeling. The process of taking out filament from cocoon is called reeling. When the pupa cuts the cocoon and release out, the cocoon later collects by the farmer and boils in hot water to get the reel of, that is reel or thread of silkworm. Okay, so this process called reeling. So students, this is the whole life cycle of silkworm, and I hope that you have understand it well. Okay, so first of all read the chapter carefully and go on the this one, cell culture and whatever the problems arises, just ask to me. Okay, thank you.